Kelsey, or should I say, lifeguard of the month. How many more days till graduation? I think we made it. We worked our faces off, passed our classes, now it's time to quit. It's been 4 years and we've had fun, but our lives have just begun. Graduation is here! Even though at times it felt like this day would never come, we are finally here, together for the final time. This probably isn't how we pictured it would be 4 years ago, though. I don't think any of us thought that the most popular man in America right now would be an unemployed comedian who coined the catchphrase, winning, while drinking Tiger Blood. Also, I don't think anybody predicted that the anthem for this year would be a song about a day of the week and a girl struggling on figuring out where to sit in a car with only one empty seat. Everybody knows how to Dougie, fist pump like a champ, and whip their hair back and forth with no problem. We caught Bin Laden. Watched LeBron James take his talents to South Beach. And saw a royal wedding that made every woman in America and England alike wake up at 3 a.m. to watch it. So as cliche as it might be, it has been 4 long years. 4 years filled with some sadness, but also filled with happiness and hope. We all know and cherish those happy memories. Pep rallies, football games, and the whole 9 yards. However, with graduating comes a feeling of fear and uncertainty for the future. Many of us are planning to go to a college or university. Now, whether it be local or not, it is a big transition that leaves everyone nervous in some way or another. Others of us sitting here are preparing to leave everybody they know and love behind and enter the armed forces, fighting for our country. Now, whatever path you choose, there will be the stress of adjusting to a new routine and trying to fit into the new environment around you. All of these feelings are inevitable and bound to happen. So, let's try something. For this moment, on June 4th, 2011, let's only focus on today. Don't think about what has already happened, or what might happen in these next few months, but just live in the moment. Recently, I went skydiving with some of my very close friends. It was something that we had all agreed to do early our freshman year, and followed through with it during spring break our senior year. There was no better feeling, by the way, than committing to something and actually following through with it. But skydiving, it's kind of like this moment, graduation. We worked hard to get here. It took commitment and dedication to be there at the end. And it was all for that one big moment, the jump. Now, when you jump out of the plane, you have to sit a certain way. We like to call it the banana, and then fall out. This is what we were waiting for. Those few minutes where you were falling and viewing the earth as you have never seen it before. At that point, we didn't worry about whether the parachute would work or how hard the landing would be. But luckily, the parachute did work though. But we were focused on that moment, right then and there. Nothing else mattered except that celebration of our achievements. In a few minutes, our names will begin to be called, and we will walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. This is the jump. 4 years of hard work, all coming down to this moment. Don't worry about how hard or safe the landing might be. Just relax and enjoy this. After that moment, a new chapter in our lives begin. The opportunity ahead of us is too great to not live in the moment and enjoy it. Instead of desperately seeking for more, be grateful for what we have. Instead of worrying about what will happen, just live it up and roll with the punches. Instead of settling for second best, go out there and fight for the best. Instead of staying in that small little box called our comfort zone, step outside that box and do something daring and exciting that you would normally never do, because trust me, it's worth it. One of my favorite quotes that quickly turned into my life quote is Carpe Diem. Seize the day. Notice, it doesn't say seize next week, or seize next month, or seize next year. Seize the day. Life is short, and you honestly never know when it could be over. Don't get stuck worrying about tomorrow or thinking about the past when today could be over in an instant. So that's that. It's almost time. But not until I end this speech with a rhyme. 4 years ago, this felt like forever. Now it's here. Let's go. We'll finish together. Through mountains and valleys, we've been through it all. But trust me when I say that I've had a ball. You guys are great. The best class yet? I'd have to say yes, hands down, no sweat. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all that you've done. And trust me when I say that I'm proud to be your son. Oh, and happy birthday, Mr. O'Neill. He thought I wouldn't say it, but we had a deal. Now, back to business before I end. There's just one more thank you that I would like to send. Thanks again to the seniors, who will always chant red. Because that Red Knight spirit is never dead. Thanks. Now let's jump.